hello, and welcome to Follow Everton. You with the Robster and his very good partner, Wes, as we normally do the pre-match. We are your pre-match hinging bracket. It's early morning for you, Wes. What time are you up this morning, my friend?
I was up this morning at 3:40.
Dedication to my friend Wes. I was probably still, I'm not quite sure what dream I was having at that time, mate, but highly commendable. And we've also got Lychee over in America, who's been up since 3 a.m. because he's going to be doing a watch along, but we'll have a little talk about that in a minute. So the teams are out, buddy. The teams are out. And Mr. Blue Skies, thank you very, 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 very much for.
Always relies on Mr. Blue Skies.
Oh, there you go. They're the subs. Where's our team? Stand by. And I've got my glasses on as well.
Oof.
So there we go. Same team as last week, my friend.
Same as last week. Personally, myself, I'm glad that he's starting Beto again for the second game on the bounce. I think he showed enough last week, even though he missed a penalty, to justify starting him again this week. I think, to be honest, I think Calvert-Lewin's finished. I think he's done. I think he is, mate. Without being horrible about it, I think he's done. I said, I seen the stat. Looking at his record the other day, he's been at Everton for 8 years, and over 8 seasons, scored 50 goals, and he scored 29 goals in 1920, 2021. He scored 29 goals. So in 6 years, he scored 21 goals. So what that's not, it's hardly prolific, is it, Robster?
No, it's not. You just depressed me even more. Welcome to all our followers from around the world. We know we've got people today watching from America, Australia, Spain, Portugal, and Thailand. Mate, you and I, partner, we've gone global. I mean, what can I say?
We have. I just want to highlight this. One of our regular followers, Emma's dad, passed away Wednesday through blue. And deepest condolences, Emma, to you and your family. And I hope he's looking down upon us and bringing us 3 points, possibly stopping a few goals as well. So let's hear it for Emma's dad.
Oh yeah, nice one, Emma. We're thinking of you, my friend, and Daddy Doodles up there looking down. I mean, what a cracking result that would be today if we could get something for Emma's dad, and all of us. That's all we want, Wes. Something. Should I put the Man United team up?
Yeah, it's just up there.
We might as well have a little chat about them, mightn't we?
Yeah.
Well, if you're a Man United fan, yeah, because we support who we support because someone took us to match all them years ago, or if you live far distant shores, you jump on the bandwagon, don't you? Because you support the team that's kind of winning because you kind of want to win. And in essence, I've just summed it up in about 10 seconds. Yeah. So you and I obviously went in the 18th century to our first game, didn't we?
Back in the day when they were kicking pigskins about.
1878 was my first game, yeah. And then, they're like, if you're a United fan, they've been used to so much glory and having such a cracking team and an amazing manager who, incidentally, they were looking to bomb off because he said he was crap at the start. So there you go. That's another story. Currently sixth, and 11 points behind Aston Villa in 4th place. Personally speaking, if they don't get in the Champions League, they need that income because they are seriously, I say, $1 billion in debt. That's what I'm hearing in the press. I don't know, but I'm just going on what people are saying. So for me, it's not a good season. They've only scored 37 goals, Wes. We scored 29. And they've let in 39 goals this season. We've let in 37. So yeah. For the Man United fan, and watching your opponents across the park, across the city. That's like we've got a divide. Their divide is like absolutely astronomical.
But ours is as well, to be fair. But it's you say when when you've had all them years, we obviously remember back to the good old 80s and stuff like that, and when the see after obviously the European football ban and a great Everton team got disbanded, but they had like 20 years at the top, Man United. We had what, probably 6 or 7, and when you sort of when you're at that high peak, it's hard to sort of admit that you're not as good as what you used to be. Fortunately for them, they haven't had that European ban. So, but I personally myself, I think Man United are in a false position. I think 6 is a high position for them because they're no great shakes these days, the Robster.
No, not at all. Not at all. Look at that defence, and I can see why they've let in 39 goals. McTominay, he's a nuisance. He's a pain in the ass kind of footballer. He's always snapping at you. Then he's a nasty individual on the pitch. Don't know what he's like off the pitch, but on the pitch, and he can score goals. So I kind of rate him. I kind of do
Yeah.
rate him. Fernandez, I just see him as a cheat. I just see him as false.
Yeah, he
He's
spends most of his time running after the bloody refs.
he's
Well,
pathetic. Absolute. If he was in my team, I'd be absolutely. But again, he's the penalty taker, isn't he? Garnacho, he's the one who scored the wonder goal at Goodison in the first couple of minutes, isn't he?
yeah, I mean that for us that sucked the life out the crowd, sucked the life out the team. But in all fairness, even though we got beat 3-0, we should have got something out of that game because we created them problems at Goodison, and that's why I think today we're going to create them problems today. And I've just got this feeling in my bones.
I've got this feeling
that we're going to get these today. We're going to do them today, the Robster.
Mate, I'm going for reverse psychology today because every week I go, this is the day. We're going to smash them. It's going to be 3-0, 4-0. I'm reverse psychology today. I'm going to go complete opposite in the hope that it works.
Expect the worst, hope for the best.
Absolutely. Because I'll be honest with you, mate, not being the best of weeks. The weather's been crap. You're not quite sure what's happening with the takeover, and like we didn't get nothing out of the game last week, and because it's here, it gets to you. I use the word hope. We just want that little bit of hope and that little bit of come on, give us something. I haven't watched Match of the Day for ages.
No, it's on too late for me anyway, the Robster. You know what I mean? Because I'm getting up at 20 to 4 in the morning. But it's one of them where, like, Moyes came out last week and saying after the game and said, they didn't deserve to get beat 3-1. And obviously that's obviously his past allegiances to Everton, but his allegiances now with West Ham. And he didn't have to come out and say that. But the fact of the matter is, we didn't deserve to get beat last week, but we did because we can't put it in the back of the bloody net, Rob.
All season, my friend, all season. I said to the wife at the start of the season, I went, just a bit of fun, yeah. I said, if we get beat or we draw, I said, because I'm kind of like retired now, like I'll do some jobs in the house. Oh my God, I've been leathered. Because she just went, well, you're a man, you're true to your word. And mate, it's job after job after job. So not only do I see when we get beaten, we can't score or whatever, I just think, shit, what am I doing next?
Got another job. Putting another extension on Pritchard
like,
and Pritchard Mansions.
I'm not joking, mate. It's cost an absolute fortune in wallpaper. And I'm just pissed off. I'm like on this long table going, oh, no, come on, the Blues. Next week, please. Give me a bit of respite, mate. I've become an expert on literally, I can close my eyes and cut the paper at the same time. So today, please, come on. 2013, friends, was the last time we won at Old Trafford with that
Brian Oviedo.
86th minute goal from Brian Oviedo. The assist was by Lukaku. Mate,
Was it?
I can remember it as though it was like yesterday. But it's 11 years, and in that time, we've huffed and puffed and haven't really got much. Man United and Everton were actually the founder members. I didn't realise Man United were founder members of the league. You learn a
It must have
lot,
been
don't you,
Newton
when you're
Heath
looking
then.
at your stats? Newton Heath, yeah, and they were
Yeah.
associated to the Lancashire and Yorkshire Railway. So there you go. And the first time we played them was 1892 when we won 6-0 at home and 4-3 at their ground.
So there was, I think there was only, was it 12 founder members or maybe less than that? I think Preston was one, weren't it? Preston was one. I think West Brom or
Mate,
someone. No, Notts County. Notts County.
I'll Google it
Notts
for
County.
later. I'll Google it for next. In fact, I say next week. We're not playing next week, are we?
Yeah. No.
So there you go.
We've got a
We'll be
little
decorating next
3-week
week.
break. And on that news, I have
tell us, mate.
some news today, and I want Evertonians to take this in. Obviously, people are at the game. People might be watching at the game, but I've got it on good authority from a very, very good source that our friend Decore is playing with a hamstring injury, that at any given moment it could go. So something to do with the tendon at the top of his leg is basically hanging by a thread. So if you see him jogging around, this is because he can't do any sprinting, because if he sprints, his hamstring will go, and that could be him out for a good period. So we need to cut him a bit of slack. He's on the pitch. He's obviously wanting to play. So I think we need to cut him a bit of slack, and just, he might chip in with a goal or two and win his games if he's on the pitch. Simple as that.
Well, my first thoughts to that, Wes, was the commitment. You can't quantify that. But my second thought is, without being negative, because it's not about being negative, is how the medical team kind of allowing that when you're kind of like not fit? Is that because of the situation? We are so desperate for Decore to play.
Yeah, because it's because the way we play, Rob. When he was out, we missed that threat of the position that he plays, and nobody can do the job that he does. So yeah, that's exactly what it is. We're that desperate for him to be on the pitch that we're having to play him maybe 50% fit, maybe less than that.
So there you go. That's the beauty why you should tune in to follow Everton, particularly with the Robster and Wes, because
we get news from behind the scenes.
All them snippets of information in the back of Wes's taxi. There you go.
Yeah.
Wes, what it is I've heard this fella who said to me about someone else's auntie's uncle's dog, and it's going to happen. Get a fiver on it.
Anyway, get yourself on the Everton website and get yourself a Shamrock share for Paddy's Day. I'm happy to wear it because my birthday's Paddy's Day. So
yeah,
sorted, Robster.
Yeah, and I did say I was going to take Wes out for a pint on his birthday, but it is a Sunday and he is working, so we have sorted another day out. So, buddy, I'm going for the reverse psychology today. I'm not going to mention a score just yet. But you said to me before, you've got a feeling in your bones. That's a funny saying, that, mate, isn't it? I've got a feeling in my bones. It's a funny saying, isn't it? What are your thoughts? Where are you sitting with the score today?
I'm going for a 2-1 win, the Robster. Because we didn't deserve to get. I think we should have beat them at Goodison, and I don't think they're very good. And I think Beto can cause them problems.
Yeah.
Because he's got pace. He's got pace, hasn't he?
We should have beaten a few players. I've lost it, Wes. We should have beaten a few teams this season, and it just hasn't happened. And I keep saying every week, we keep saying, don't we? This is the week. This is the week. This is the week. Now we're going there, and it's hard. The shackles are off. We're away from Goodison, so you're going to have. I'm estimating three. What's the? You get a percentage, don't you? 3,000 to 5,000 Everton fans there, absolutely singing for 90 or 100 minutes, depending on injury time or whatever. So
yeah.
there's no tension on the shoulders, is there? Man United are going to be the favourites. They are going to be the favourites. They're going to be the favourites.
Of course they are. They're at home,
So
and you know they're further up the league than us. But also, Rashford's been playing for an injury for a few weeks. Johnny,
he got an injury?
Yeah, he has an injury for a while. That Ten Hag says he's had an injury for a while, so he's been playing through the pain barrier and whatnot. So yeah, he scored a great goal last week against City, but he's been pretty rubbish for the rest of the season, hasn't he? But then you've got Johnny Evans as well, who got injured last week, and I think they've had to sort of bring him in because they haven't got anybody else. Maguire's injured. What's his face? The Argentinian fella. I can't even think of his bloody name. The little fella, little centre half. I think I'm taller than him. I can't even think of his name.
Are you being shortest there?
No, I'm just saying. You know, the little fella at the back.
Oh,
Peter Duggan's going for the 4 now.
No, Peter Duggan, very positive pundit and friend of Follow Everton. He's going for a United 4-0 win. Sorry, boys, but
yeah,
I'm not even putting it up. I've mentioned but I'm not even putting it up.
Cheers, John. Get yourself one, make it on your Everton website.
Yeah,
50 quid.
They are 50 quid.
Yeah. 50 quid.
And is the money going to a good cause? Is it, or where's the money going?
Oh well, yeah, it's going to the club. It's going to a good cause. There's no more. Listen, there's no more good cause than Everton at the minute.
No, I wasn't sure if there was a charity where it was going to go, and it was done for Seamus, and it was kind of like grassroots football in Ireland to get the next Seamus Coleman over or something like that. You know,
there we go. Lisandro Martinez, that was it. That's the fella.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you, Aussie Chris.
Obviously, Hoyland's out as well. So I think, you know what? I think these can be got at. I think what we need to wind up Fernandez. Yeah. Winds him up. You know what I mean?
You know what, 5 minutes, mate? I would wind him up so much that, in fact, it wouldn't even take me 5 minutes. Oh, he'd be gone. Why can't the others do it? Wes, we'd have him boxed off in 5 minutes, wouldn't we?
Yeah. You know what? I'm taking a few blues up to the County Road today, and they all agreed with me about TCL not being like a worry for defenders. Do you know what I mean?
He's a nice
you look, yeah, it's too nice.
You
look at the likes of Haaland, and you look at the likes of Ollie Watkins and all the strikers over the years, and they've all been a pain in the ass for defenders. They might not score on the day, but they keep defenders occupied and busy. You can't say the same for Calvert-Lewin. And Beto does. Beto does. I mean, he's not got the greatest of feet for what I've seen. His touch is a bit shit, but like he at least
but he's playing.
But yeah, but he worries. You know, he's a constant threat to defenders. He's making them think all the time. Calvert-Lewin doesn't do that for me, Rob.
Yeah. Last 5 games, Man United won 3, lost 2. Everton drawn 3, lost 2.
Yeah,
Man United, they've only drawn 2 all season, you know.
Yeah, so but we're better away from home at the minute. Yeah. Like I don't understand how the way we've been playing the last 2 seasons before this one, where we couldn't buy a win away from home, and now we can't buy a win away at home. You know what I mean? and yeah, we were getting some decent results away from home. Even draws away from home. Draw away from home is a decent result, isn't it? Especially if you're playing the likes of Brighton.
So what's changed there, mate? Is that's got to be the
crowd.
system that we. Do you think it's the crowd?
100% it's the crowd.
Yeah.
100% it's the crowd. The players can feel at home when you've got 38, 39,000 fans behind you, and they can feel the anxiety and the crowds. Because I was saying today that when we got them 4 wins on the bounce, well, after we got the 10-point deduction, everybody galvanised. Everyone galvanised, Rob, and the fans were right behind the team, and then all of a sudden we started the results started going against us, and you could sense the atmosphere changing again back to what it has been the last 2 seasons, the toxicity and the anxiety and stuff like that. You can even watching it at home, you can feel it. Imagine being there in the ground.
That's tough for a Blue to say those words, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's to even be having that in your vocabulary is kind of worries me, because bear in mind we've got 11 cup finals. I say now we've got 11 games to go, and
Robbie, you were saying that 16 games ago.
I know. I said 16 cup finals, but mate, the last 5 they haven't done the business, have they? They haven't been clinical. They're not clinical enough in front of goal. We all know that. But we're talking about Goodison Park, which should be our fortress, and they just come and pick our pockets, don't they? And just look at they must analyse what's going on at Goodison and go, must take them half an hour, come with a game plan and just have us off. But we're playing some teams around us at home, Wes, so that does worry me.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've got like Sheffield United, Burnley, and Luton to all play. Obviously, Luton's away. I think Burnley's away as well. Sheffield United's at home. So they're games we've got to win. You know what I mean?
Oh, stand by.
He's
We
the
have
boss.
a guest.
Here's Big
Cat.
Cat.
A guest. Yes, he's allowed out between the hours of 11:30 in the morning and 7:30 at night. So
yes,
here we
indeed.
are.
Good evening. Good. Sorry. Good. You could be watching Good Evening. We've got an international audience, as you guys put it well. I'm here at Old Trafford Stadium. You can see it behind me. About to go in to watch Everton absolutely destroy Manchester United today in this early kickoff. The United will be fast asleep. Everton will be out the blocks very quickly.
To be fair, the peak of that cap is huge.
I know, it's too big from Costco. But United, they think they're worrying about the leak in their stadium. The only thing they'll be leaking today is goals, and it'll be Everton with the win.
I think 2-1, right?
Listen, I think United are flaky. They're like Everton on steroids, aren't they? They're the hype jacked up version of Everton. If we can catch them, if we can go there and show a bit of bottle, show a bit of metal, play them at their own game. Let's have United have a go at us, and let's punish them when they make mistakes, because that crowd will be on their back. They're not happy bunnies here.
No, they expect to win at Old Trafford against the team that's struggling down the bottom of the league. But like we was just saying, our away form is like way better than our home form, and there's no reason why we can't go there and get a result today.
Absolutely.
Where exactly are you, Ryan?
What do you mean?
Where exactly are you today?
I'm at Manchester United's ground.
He's got off with his cap, look.
Yeah. No, the hair's not good enough. The hair's not good enough to restyle.
He's out with
How
Jazz.
you all feeling?
Can hear Jazz.
No.
Yeah, I'm
literally outside. I'm literally at the ground. What do you mean I can hear Jazz?
Yeah.
Tell me, what's the Everton team? Give me the news.
Unchanged from last week.
Same as last week when you came out, spitting feathers. When he came out of Goodison.
The only thing I worry about, Everton have shown no bottle in the last 2 games. And I'm not impressed with the fullback combination at the moment or out wide. McNeil and Harrison stink the place out every week. They've had poor seasons, in my opinion. Where's Danjuma and Dobbin? Are they both injured?
Dobbin's on the bench.
No, he's
today.
on the bench.
Danjuma's still injured.
It's all about trust. I personally wouldn't be persisting with these players.
Well, we got nothing better, really.
Sean Dyche was asked about the up and coming players, and his quote was, "They're not ready."
They are not ready.
So there you go. There's your answer. We've got what we've got, and we've just got to expect positive.
Can we also politely ask people not to do your job for you? But there's 130 people watching live right now. If you're not already a subscriber of this wonderful football channel, please hit the subscribe button and turn the notifications on. I actually had a message from Mark Goldbridge from the United Stand fan channel yesterday at 12 o'clock asking if we could go on his channel with 1.8 million subscribers. And Pillock over here was out for lunch with Mabsy and Jan and hadn't checked my phone till 5 o'clock. And I thought, oh, what an absolute Pillock. This is bloody Mark Goldbridge. Could have got on his channel in front of nearly 2 million subscribers talking about Everton. With that pun there about the leaking stadium, no, you'll be leaking goals. But it's all gone wrong. I was too late. And now I'm actually at the ground.
Ryan, what my mum used to say is, you can't miss what you've never had.
Yeah. We'll end up back on there, mate. Don't you worry.
I'm sure. He follows us on Twitter now, so hopefully he'll get back in touch. And...
Nice to see you, Mark.
Just looking at these United fans. Are they on edge? A lot of red scarves on display.
See, a lot of people are going to be going to that stadium today, aren't they, for their first time ever? They'll be coming in from all over the world on corporates and whatever to go to the stadium first time ever. It's like an experience for them. It's completely different for Everton. Don't get me wrong, you're going to have a few people coming over to Goodison, and there might be a few people coming over from wherever who are Everton fans today, but the infrastructure is completely different on a match day, isn't it, at Everton, and at what it is at certain other grounds where you're coming in and you've saved up for the last 10 years to come and watch your boyhood club. Well,
I've been to Old Trafford before. I was here last season or the season before, the Andros Townsend goal. They're a proper club, Manchester United. You can't dispute that. They are.
Yeah.
Although they have got the tourist sort of element to them, they're a proper club.
And you know what, Ryan? They can have a new stadium. You can have a new stadium, Man United fans, if you pay for it, but don't expect the taxpayers to be paying for it. That's all I'm saying.
No. Jim Ratcliffe's the richest British person in the UK. And he wants the government to pay for his bloody stadium.
But that's what rich people do. Rich people don't use their own money; they use other people's money to pay for things, and that's what United are doing. No, sell a few more fucking hats and scarves.
So I'm just wondering, did you get off a Hunts Cross and walk to Manchester? Because that's one hell of a walk there.
I went back to the car because I think I left my ticket in the thing, and then I realised I had it in my pocket. I was too distracted, but look, this is the atmosphere. It's none. Right, we'll have some in a minute. I'm assimilating now. I'm dressed like an Everton away fan, but just trying to blend in with. Need a bit of a Manc accent. Can anyone do one for me?
Yeah, I think.
Just say, all right, our kid.
All right, our
kid. Our kid.
Get it
that's
sorted.
Not Manchester, Rob. That's not Manchester. That's over the water. That.
Well, yeah. Listen, I wouldn't be shouting then. I wouldn't be shouting over there now with a Scouse accent on match day.
Here we are. We're going to go around to the front of the ground, even though I'm an away fan. I don't know where the hell I'm going.
Well, just
You're on your own.
Ryan,
We go and interview some United fans.
if you ask one of the Man United fans where to go, they won't know where they're going neither.
No. They'll say, no, just got off the train from London.
So Ryan's actually there. Look at that, eh?
Blending in here.
You've heard it live. I mean, what is it you've got? You've got Hinge and Bracket doing the stream at home. You've got Ryan live over at Man United, and you've got Leitchy, Chris Leitch, who's our Australian pundit, and he's going to be doing a watch along today. How about that? All on Follow Everton. So if you've not liked and subscribed, you've got to get in there. If you want to watch the match today, and I must say, is it on Sky today?
No, it's on Dodgy Box's channel 10.
No, it's on TNT.
Right, here
On
we are now.
TNT.
We're at the
Switch
home,
the
we're at
sound
home.
down and listen to Leitchy. Leitchy be giving the commentary all the way over from America because he can get all the games, and it's not on a Dodgy Box neither.
No, it's on BT Sports.
Yeah. Look, right,
So
look,
I just want to highlight something from last week while you're on, right? Because obviously we haven't been on. We didn't do the post match.
Oh, by the way,
I want to.
you're in 1080p. Robbie's never looked so clear.
Is that a wash?
1080. Wes, I'm on 1080, so shove it.
So yeah, so I wanna highlight this thing from last week, right?
Yeah.
Is James Garner, great cross for Beto's goal, absolutely superb cross for the goal. But why did he put the two corners that we had for their breakaway goal to the same place as he did for the first one? He put the crosses in the exact same place where there was no Everton players. And fair enough, you've done it first time. So rectify your mistake, stick it to the back post or something. Don't put it to the same place where there's still no Everton players.
It's got to have been a mistake by him, to be honest with you. I mean, it was an inexplicable mistake, but I kind of outweighed it by the fact that, you know, the good cross for the goal, he made that wonderful goal for Beto. But yeah, late on in the game, we've got all the players at the back post ready to try and secure an equaliser, and he goes and makes what it can only be 3 errors in a row, inexplicably. But it's a difficult one because he's got that tenacity, and what I like about James Garner, he reads the situation so well. He understands which areas he needs to be in to disrupt the opposition and to win the ball back. He sniffs danger, so he'll be really disappointed with that. I don't see a reason to drop him. I personally think Jack Harrison has been a letdown, too predictable. It's like his feet are super fast, but he doesn't know what he's going to do with it. And because we don't have a fullback bombing on, to take some space away to allow Jack Harrison to have these 1v1 situations, he's always up against two defenders who are normally bigger and as fast as him, and he doesn't have a lot in his arsenal to try and get away, and that's on the right-hand side. And McNeil, that's fine if you want to come and play in the midfield and drift inside, but on that left side, you've got to have Mikalenko bombing on. What can we do to United today? Can we try and get in behind the little spaces that they leave when the fullbacks bomb on? Can we try and exploit that centre-half partnership, which for me isn't as strong as it should be? Can we keep Marcus Rashford quiet and Bruno Fernandes? Because if we can keep them two quiet, we can get something today, certainly a point. Because United, if we can just put them under the cosh quite early, here are some Evertonians just coming in. Love to see that. Here's some blues.
I think Beto can cause them problems because they lack pace at the back, Man United, and I think Beto can cause them problems if we can thread the ball through to him and he plays on the last defender. Do you know what I mean? But it's going to be predictable. Everton's going to be out to the wings and it's going to be crosses putting into the box.
We've got United fans lifting these trophies. They've got just as much chance of lifting that as we have.
This season, yeah. And next, maybe. So, have you gone over on your own today, Ryan?
I have indeed. Only one ticket today. And I got off the phone to Denise. Denise this morning, and she sorted me out. She said, just whatever you do, don't leak those nudes, because if they come out, me and Davey Unsworth, those nudes, I'll be in a lot of trouble. Take the ticket and run.
Are you
Who's the
coming on
ref
the
today?
stream? What was that, friend?
I think I've ruined your stream.
Who's the ref today?
Who is it?
No idea.
Half and half scarves. Everton United half and half scarves. What is this?
Is it
like them?
Is this the anti-Liverpool alliance?
People like them.
Are they on
because
Everton
go
fans
abroad.
or Man United or Everton fans got them on?
Not sure, boys. Should
Simon
love and
Hooper's
leave
the
it.
ref.
There's a lot of background noise, so I think I'm ruining your stream.
Yeah, again.
Yeah, again, yeah.
I'm just looking for the match official for today.
Simon Hooper,
Simon Hooper.
little baldy fella.
Oh, okay. Never heard of him.
Yeah, you will. You'll know him when you see him. Little baldy fella.
Nothing wrong with that, though, is there?
No, can't say like he's ever sort of like stood out and put any bad decisions against it. People might.
No.
People that who's watching might think different and be like, but I can't remember any dodgy decisions he's ever gave against us.
So he's barley then, isn't he? So what time are you going in the stadium, Ryan? You've got.
I'm just about to
20
walk
minutes.
in now. Just want to wish you a wonderful weekend, everyone watching, and of course to my friends here who are doing the show with. I'm sorry not to see you both yesterday. You should see what Jan and Mabsy are like wandering around Liverpool's centre, like a pair of kids. But it was good fun and a nice lunch. So I hope to see you next time. But guys, make sure you do me a big favour. There's 140 of you watching live in the build-up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. Great viewing. It'd be lovely to get some more subscribers. And I will ask you at around 12:30 p.m. to join our wonderful Chris over in America. He's the Australian in America. He's going to be giving a watch-along for this wonderful fixture. So what you need to do, turn down your commentary on your TV, because you don't want to be listening to that rubbish. Turn it down and get Chris's stream up. And what you need to do is pause it so it's lined up with the TV or the stream, and enjoy that watch along, because you'll have a lot more enjoyment either way, with win, lose or draw, in the company of fellow Blues. Thank you very much, Robbie, Wez. Enjoy the rest of your show. Amazing.
See you later, right?
Thanks, boys. Well
Enjoy
done.
the game.
Mate.
Isn't that nice? Live from Man United. I mean, how often can you say that, Wes? And we'll just go over live with our channel host, the founder of Follow Everton, Ryan. Lovely, isn't it?
I didn't even know he was going again.
Yeah, it's like saying hiya to your son. I haven't got a son, but it's like saying hiya, son. Have a lovely day, son. Oh, we have a laugh, don't we?
Let's hope it is a lovely day for him.
Yeah, lovely day, mate. The more I think about it, the more I think, and I've looked at their team, looked at our team, and I use that word hope again. And all of a sudden, but it's like being an Evertonian, this, isn't it? You build your hopes up, and I'm building my hopes up again, mate.
Yeah. Well, say, Rob, I'm confident this week. I was confident last week, but us being away from home and the way that we played against them at Everton, even though we got beat, we didn't deserve to get beat, and we should have got something out of that game. So I'm thinking that we can give these again, because that the team that they're playing today wasn't very dissimilar to the team that they played us at Goodison. I mean, so I think that we can cause them problems today. I think Beto can get in amongst them. I think he's going to upset a lot of because Johnny Evans is what, 540 or something.
Mate, he's only 2 years. He's only 2 years younger than me and you.
That combined.
I mean, for me, I mean, hey, he's had his day, but he's kind of like, I can't believe Man United have brought Johnny Evans back and they're actually playing him. That kind of, for me, that sums up a team that should be right.
There was rumours he was coming to us, weren't there? There was rumours he was coming to us. Yeah. But Damien, Paddy's Day is my birthday, mate, so I'm entitled to wear this. And I have got a bit of Irish in me. But, yeah, but it's a nice top. I like it. It's got a little bit of blue and green on it. You know, it's not just all green. And I like it. It's a limited edition. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
And
feeling
Robbie's
it.
gotta wait. I'll be waiting. I'll wait till August when they're only 20 quid, and then I'll get one and hang it up on the wall up behind me. Times are hard, Wes. Happy birthday for next week, Wes. Yeah, happy birthday for next week. That's another week because we won't be on the stream. Maybe I think Wes has just gone to change to put another shirt on. Yeah, I think it's like, or has he done a Paul Daniels? Yeah, it's like, I tell you, oh, look at that. Wow, wow.
Magic!
What a magician's trick that was. How did
Hey.
you do that? You
No,
disappeared and then you just appeared.
just, you know what I mean? David Copperfield, eat your heart out.
Yeah, love it. So yeah, do you know what? I'm doing reverse psychology, mate. My reverse psychology today is we're going to get chonked 3-0, and with a view that we're going to pop up and have them off because I'm
Yeah,
sick and tired of going, we're smashing them, and then all of a sudden we don't turn up. So I'm going for a 3-0 Man United win, but we don't want it, do we?
you know,
Hoping that we're going to
the
get
thing
it.
is now, we're pretty much looking at the teams that we've got coming up, the Burnleys and the Sheffield Uniteds and the Lutons and the Bournemouths. We're looking at them teams now for us to save our season again, aren't we? And we're kind of like, we're also looking at, like, because I think we've got Forest as well, haven't we? But we're basically, we're probably looking at, we've got a better or match Forest's results every week. You know what I mean? Because we're looking probably, the league now set the precedent now that if you overspend PSR, you're getting a points deduction.
Or you break into the top 4 and you're not allowed.
Yeah, but you kind of like, they've set the precedent of a point deduction for overspending, and it's looking like Leicester might even start with the point deduction before they got into the Premier League. But so a point deduction is probably coming their way. You know what I mean? Am I all marching again?
No, but just people loved it so much last week, and if you didn't watch last week's stream and you're new to it today, apart from hit the like and subscribe button, have a little listen to last week, because Wes was talking like normal, but he didn't know he was like R2D2, and I've just laughed all week because at the time when he was doing it, I actually didn't know what to do at the time, because I'm thinking, what's going on here? Is it me? Is it him? Is what do we do? Do we switch him off? So yeah, it was great fun. And also, you don't, when you're doing a live stream, you don't know. I've hit the button twice in the last couple of weeks, and we've gone live, but me and Wes have just been talking to ourselves because we weren't even live. So it's like,
I did watch it. I watched it back, and I was wetting myself a bit, but like I said, until people started mentioning it, I was none the wiser.
Yeah, because you don't know, do you, mate?
No, but we've just got a United fan come on there, Ashley Piggott. Yeah. Welcome to the channel, Ashley.
Oh, okay, Ashley. What's your thoughts for
confidence?
Today? What are your thoughts today? Come on, give us a score. A genuine score as well, by the way. Come on, give us a score. And also, Ashley, where are you from? Just an interesting question. Are you from the city, or are you from globally around the world? We're not bothered, but we're just intrigued. We like to know, because we're two nosy scousers, and we like to know these things. Irene, hello, lads.
Nice to see you, Irene.
It's
nice been a long while since we was called lads.
It's a nice to be called a lad, isn't it? Can you say that these days?
Nah.
Of course you can. Hello, lads. Hello, Irene. So, Ashley, we're still waiting for you, mate. We're still waiting for you. United, United, United. Where you from and what do you think the score will be today? So,
We like it. The thing is, we like opposition fans as long as they don't start getting all abusive and all that. We welcome opposition fans on here, don't we, Rob?
yeah, absolutely. Ashley, thanks for joining in, my friend. 2-1. Well, do you know what, mate? That's really brave to go for a 2-1 win for Everton. So thanks for that. We're with you as well.
I mean, fair play to the lad. Even he hasn't got any confidence in Man United. I mean,
Yeah,
Ashley
so-
Ashley could be a female's name. You know, I'm
True.
assuming.
Yeah. No, I'm going.
Unless-
I'm going. I'm going. Wait for it. I'm going gender neutral. Onto it, mate. I'm onto
Them.
all the terminology these days. I'm onto it.
Rob, down with the kids, you Rob. They, them, us.
So yeah, I feel kind of. That's the beauty of follow Everton. See, yeah, I won't say I was depressed this morning. I wasn't, but I'm reinvigorated with my friend Wez and listening to Ryan live over at Old Trafford. It's kind of give me that oomph. And then, do you know what? I'm not just saying this, by the way, but I will be listening to my buddy and Wes's buddy, Chris Leitch, who's actually got up over in America. It's 2:30
4
this
o'clock in the
morning.
morning. Is it?
Yeah,
Just
to
4
set
o'clock
up his
in the morning
stream.
kick off, isn't it? 4 o'clock
And
4 o'clock in the morning there,
Do you know
kick off
what?
for
He
him.
just deserves the support, doesn't he? Because last week he had 1,900 people look at his stream. That's absolutely fantastic. Okay, it's not the numbers
Yeah.
Man United get with your 2 millions and whatever, but you know, we're just a small club, mate, aren't we?
We are. We're just, you know what? We're just small fish in the big pond of podcasts and streamcasts and whatever else casts.
We
You know
know
what I mean?
our place. We're a small club.
And we know our
1,900
demographic,
people. Yeah,
don't we? We know our
know.
demographic, the Robster.
And then post-match today, we've got Chris Leitch, who will be staying on the stream after his watch-along, and he'll be joined with Basil. And then tomorrow, we've got a debrief of Everton's win with Chris, who's an Aussie, Chad, who's an American, and another Chris, who's Canadian, who's originally from Liverpool. So they're doing a debrief of Everton's
But he's Scottish
tomorrow. And he's Scottish. So absolutely fantastic, my son. You know,
that's madness.
Tomorrow, yeah. So we're trying to go a little bit bigger, go a little bit global, have a little bit of fun on the streams with you boys and girls out there listening to Follow Everton.
Wasn't Irene the one that was abroad somewhere last time? Was it Thailand or somewhere?
It wasn't Thailand. Wasn't she in Portugal? Was she in Porto?
No, further afield than that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm sure it was Thailand or somewhere like that.
I thought that was a fella, but there you go. That's we don't mind where you're from. We just like to talk about Everton. We've got a little bit of knowledge between the two of us. In fact, between the two of us, Wes, I think we're 130, aren't we?
Well, you're what? How old are you, Rob?
I'm not saying. No, I'm not saying.
I'm 52 next week.
All right, 120 years old between the two of us. I mean, like, that's quality. That's some knowledge, isn't it? You can't buy it. You can't bottle it. You can't sell it on eBay or you can't buy it on Amazon. So, and we do the pre-match each week because we just love the Blues. Ask us why.
Oh yeah, Italy, the Amalfi Coast.
I said Italy. No, I didn't.
You said Portugal, Rob.
Amalfi
Coast. I said it was further afield.
Yeah,
it wasn't quite as far afield as Thailand, but
no, it's a beautiful place, Amalfi Coast. Absolutely beautiful. My daughter got married there 7 years ago. Love it, love it, love it. So, friends, we're looking 8 minutes to go. So should we let our beautiful people go make a cuppa before the game?
get the bevies in, get the Vino Collapsos.
We've got a couple of weeks off, everyone, so I'm sure we probably
We might
will
have
be doing
some news though with the takeover and that. We keep saying it every week, but
yeah,
it's
and that's a big one. That's a big one. The takeover.
Yeah.
Was it going to happen? It's one of them, innit? It's like it might do one day because depending on what side of the news you're listening to, and then the other you're going, you've got no chance.
Yeah.
So which side of the fence you sit on? But I'm sure we'll be doing a stream on it very, 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 very soon. Which just quickly before you go, Wes, which side of the fence do you sit on with 777?
You know what? It's like I think they're not going to be great for Everton. I don't think they're going to be great for Everton, but it's kind of like, what happens if they don't? What happens if he doesn't get taken over? Where does that leave the club? Because then obviously we all know there's probably people waiting in the sidelines, but that's then going to be another 8 to 12, maybe longer week process before they get ratified. And how do we fund staff wages, player wages, the stadium, the day-to-day running costs of Goodison and Finch Farm? How do we fund that in the meantime? So it's a double-edged sword, isn't it? So
there you go. You've got it from Wes. There's a little taster of what's going to be coming. We're going to be covering the takeover. Will it be 777 or will it be Mashiri holding the reins until another buyer comes into the frame? We will be talking about it over the coming weeks. But for today, Wes has gone for a 2-1 win. Everton's gone for Rob's has gone for a 3-0 reverse psychology defeat, hoping that we're going to get something out of it. So that's our predictions for today. And thank you all for listening. That's the most we've ever had today. Looking on today, mate, 1.5 million. Looking at the stream. Absolutely, well. Thanks very much. We're just two old fellas that just like a laugh. Have a lovely day. Up the Toffees, up the Blues.
Up the
See you later, Wes.
See you later, mate.